Yo, what up, everybody? 2 moments, just... There we are. Yes, I have arrived. Welcome, everybody, and welcome in. It's Thursday, almost at the end of the week. We got one more day. And then it's Friday, and then it's the weekend. That's it. Relaxation for 2. Doing absolutely nothing. Welcome in, guys. We're back on Dune Awakening today. I did a little bit of stuff off stream, like I said I was. I'm gonna show you what I got right now. Got a little bit more material. I got a bike. I'm excited about my bike because now I can go to places. As you can see on the left, I have a couple of quests I went to. I don't see it. I love the probing thing in this. Now I can just see everything. I went here, did the quest thing, got that. Ran these again. Got my stuff for my bike. Got some armor. As you can see here. Oh, and I built this gun, built this knife. Schedule maintenance. Okay. Right now, so I don't get what I know. Why? What we need to do. I'm gonna go run the testing station and then run the PvP thing. Grab materials for that, bring it back, and then we'll do our quest. We'll look right. Run! Hey, how's it going, guys? Chilling, cold to see you guys. What's up? What's up? What's up? Not doing much, chilling. How are you guys doing? Duning it out today? Alright, let's go run this real quick. Should be fast and simple. Slam this down, just in case. Just in case things get spicy. I can't wait till I can get my build back that I had it before. I'm gonna have to go back on my other character and figure out what it was. It's fine. All in due time. Right now, we just need to level up. I also took the time to do the Bene Gesserit right now because if I didn't, take the time, it would be forever until I got the Bene Gesserit thing done. If you ever start Dune like fresh off start, always start with the Bene Gesserit class, because that's like the hardest one to get after if you don't pick it first off. Because the Trooper one, everyone wants Trooper, and why everyone wants Trooper is for the Sugar Wire, which you'll see here probably on this stream that I'll probably go unlock that after we do these stations, and then I go grab the other station, bring that back, and I'm gonna start doing the quest. See nothing. This one was empty, if I'm not mistaken. Is the other one? It's this one here. You can hop up here. There's this chest. There's gonna be people from this side. Is that the person? There we go. Oh, there they are. I see you. Pick your little head up. very possibly be people coming below. Just gotta hurry up. Yep. I can see. Hey, what is in this? Is it ammo? It is, I'll take it. I don't think there were anything in. I heard you. Look real quick. It shouldn't take me very long to get back to the level I was at. Just once I get up there, everything just slow. Saw that. Saw that. I panicked. Are you coming out? What are you doing? Gotta get that band down there too, I forgot about. Ugh. Hell, but all you guys come from? What the? Ah. I've never had that happen here. What? Where they come from? I guess that's who I was hearing. I'm looking to see. Hey, what's going on full time? Ugh. See you. Yeah, I see you. Just loot. Grab that. More health. Oh. Hello, grab it. Thank you. We'll do the PvP area and then.
Welcome to Desert Botanical Test
Shut up.
Station number
2. Hydrate, I got you. What I gonna drink some more water, please? Ugh. Hydrated. That's not what I wanted to do. I can Pull out my bank, please. Thank you. Behind me. Get out of here! Should probably pick up that copper. Not going. I do want to clear this like bottom place out so I don't have to come back here. Except to get that worm. The worm. Except to run that testing station that has my dispenser that I use pretty much for like majority of the game until I get one that I forgot what it's called. I have to check my person that I have. I like the one I used to have. Oh! Gotta be slick. I saw it. Run up, get done up, son. Oh. Got him. I love how, like, the whole place just... at you. Like, they don't even see you, but they just know you're there. Let's not. You have no clue that I'm here. I did it again. I did it again. Oh. They're coming. Next. Give me a second. Let me grab all this stuff first. Start getting cool. There's a quest here. Found it. Oh wait, I was supposed to get a quest from it when I forgot I was supposed to grab the thing on the table. I had to go back. Alright. Get out. I'll just run back through and grab everything. I got shot through this door last time. I don't know how or why. I did it again. Oh! Hold on, I gotta reload. Oh no. Wait, why didn't I get a warning about that? It's headed this way, right? Like what? Why didn't I go over the... Why did I get a comm for that? Okay. I guess we gotta wait for this storm. Hopefully I don't get spawned on. Yeah, dude, that's a rolling...
Weather alert. A large sandstorm
Yeah,
is
lady!
approaching.
Okay, thanks! I know now. I was enclosed for a second. What happened? Now I'm enclosed. Like, what? Hey, by the way, there's a storm coming. No, you don't say. Oh, no, you go that way. I need to do that. Or is this totally separate? Might be two totally separate things. Anyway, I'll just go here and then come back and then go back in here real quick. Almost out. Alright, should be good. It was crazy. I was like, what is that red symbol again? And I was like, well, it kind of looks like a storm symbol. And then I was like, why haven't I gotten a thing for a storm? And then I just started seeing the clouds for him. Like, that don't look right. And lo and behold, it's camp. That one up. Wait, why is it... Why can I not see this half of the map anymore? Or what is going on? These sandstorms fix that? Like what? Let's bag it up. Let's bag it up. Bag it up. Where you go? You head that way? I think you headed that. All these while I'm here because I'm not gonna want to come back. Guys, see the map now. There you go, there's my identification. That marks that camp. Yes? Bomb. There. You bro. I have to come back. I'm gonna have to do like a whole sweep of everything. I don't want to leave my. I have to come back for these. I don't want to have my bike out. It's not even this I need. Like the next layer. Maybe I'll save the clear out for this when I get a copter. Shouldn't be too bad to get a copter. Arm. There we go. Yeah. Oh god. Oh shoot. Let's get that. Not here? What? Oh, it has you do all of this. Okay. Yep. I was not prepared. Still looking for this dude. Thought that was the dude that we killed the first time. Go. I think we're good to cross. Worm's back that way behind us. We're good to cross as long as we don't hit any bumps. Make it to the other side, no problem. Huzzah! Guess it's up. Of course it's up here for no reason. Storm. Tripping. On me. Oh. No one's here. Nobody's here. It's all an illusion. Let me at least grab this camp on the side of the tarp. Let's see. I don't need to go back across. I can just down it. Come back up towards. Seems pretty simple to me. Minutes. Scene. There could be more. Like I said, I'll come back with my copter. Earworm, I do not see. No worm, no danger. Shit. Worm. Danger. Starter car ship. Even more danger. Oh. Okay, it's turning. It's good for us. Let me cross here. And I guess I do need to go back in the testing station, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go home, drop this stuff off, and then go back to the testing station. Yeah. Got too much on me. My pack is full, I'm just not overweight. All this. Not it. Oh god. Oh wait. Oh. I didn't know that could kill people. Of course it can. Physics. Yeah, I'll have to come back with a copter. Shouldn't be too long when we get copters, so. Should definitely have a copter by the weekend before we do Relax Gamer Sundays. I should have my copter. I'm probably gonna play this for Relax Gamer Sunday, to be honest with you. It's pretty chill. Chill enough to just hang out. No war, no danger. I am gonna move my base here soon after all these quests are done. So, ready for that. I'm hoping I can fit everything in my bike and on my person, but we'll see. Some stuff might get left. I don't know. For those of you who haven't been here before, this is my base. Just a little quick something because it's a starter area. I'm building a grand castle. I do, however, need to go. When I go back to the testing station, I need to go to the bank. Put my money. Got a red bar, it's gotta go. That in. Let's research them. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, all this is locked. I can't grab that right now. That's locked. Oh, but I'd have to cross the gap to go get them. I would have to go across the gap. Sandbike. Sandbike level 2 is probably going to be our bread and butter for a while. Until I'm able to, stop her. Hello? Hello? That is not what I clicked. filled up. Why isn't this filling up? Oh, I see. Fill up my... Fill up that one in. Put all my water back in here. My water back in here. Because I don't need it. Yeah, that didn't even fill up my container. Yeah. Okay, we'll just keep that one on. That one is gonna be the goat water bottle for now. Here's if I need it. My bike's getting a little bit damaged. It's not. Bike's a little bit damaged. It's not like all the way, but I need to go run this one more time. I don't think the loot is respawned. If the loot is respawned, then that's fantastic. Again, worm just passed. I know exactly where this is at. It's in that one room that I had to open up before, and that's probably why all those people came out, because I wasn't prepared for that quest. Makes more sense now. I just forgot to grab it. It's supposed to be on like a 30-minute to an hour cooldown. We'll see. I don't know. If I can get in here, it's not reset. Okay. Maybe... No, I think those are different timers. We'll see. That's empty.
Welcome to Desert Botanical Testing Station number 2. I am the station supervisor, Dr. Romo.
Okay, now this is not reset yet. It's the mobs. Just run in and kill. It's a quick run through. Yeah, give me about a moment. Give me a moment. Yeah. Grab this. Is there a band here? Oh. Did that reset? So the major stuff isn't reset, it's the little stuff that resets quick. There's a band here. What the? All coming from? Yeah, it's gonna be in there. Oh, just need to grab this. These guys come out again. It's not good. I'm out of ammo. I don't even need to finish the dungeoning. Got the quest, now we dip.
Welcome to Desert Botanical
Shut up.
Testing Station number 2.
Cut the corner, we line it up with the door, and gone. Okay, this guy's here. Just need to go around the corner and up.
You've
Hello.
come back. You don't know how rare that is on Arrakis. Have you done as I asked? You have? That's incredible. I thought those crazies down there would keep me stuck here forever. Oh, wonderful. Say what you will about the old Empire, but they knew how to keep a record. Yes, of course, I haven't forgotten. Pay attention. Life, all life, is in the service of life. There. Though I must confess, I wasn't expecting such an apt pupil. It was more like you were remembering than learning. Odd.
Alright. Now we have the planetologist tree. If I go here, I have 8 points. This. Ah. Ah. none of that is useful to me as of I think I could really research anything because it's all locked. Sucks. Yeah, yeah. I can research it, it's just locked. It's locked by like quest progression. Get the can't do anything with it yet, but get it. All the oh well, I'll figure it out. Can't go back here yet. I need to go back home because my money is. I want to bring my money to the place I can put it in the bank. It's one more thing I don't have to carry around. Behind us. See if the worm pop out comes there. Those. Oh, there's another base behind that guy's base. That wasn't there before. Someone new. Also, this base is gone. That was in front of my base. I think that person just was there for like a day and just left. Yeah, I love this. Thank you. Off the bike. Sweet. Just to go back. Hold on. Let me see one moment. I can't. Perfect. I should be. Back. Yeah. Go back here, turn in our quest. Opera. Sounded like a breach, but nobody cares. I'll look for copper after. Copper's pretty easy to find. I know there's a bunch over here on this thing where I'm going. Grab this. This is the stuff that's spread out. Enough of that. We just need the copper. Worms. Cutting it close. We get a little bit more out of these now every time we scan them and mine them. Yeah, that was 53.
Back again, like the sour tang of rancid wine. It's over then. Good. Did they deserve to die? Who knows? But the deed is done regardless. Oh, they took me to a bar. Got me drunk on spice beer and plied me with samuta. When the battle started, I could barely walk. Killing them changes nothing of who I am. But sour wine and sour vengeance are both to my tastes. Now shut your mouth and let me train you. I'd swear you're a fully trained trooper pulling one over on me. I can't figure out the angle on such a scam. Who are you? Nah, I don't want to know.
Okay. Rude. Thank God. My God, it's a miracle. Now we're cooking. I have to wait. All right, let's go
You look a
to.
little lost, friend. You got music to my ears. Where do you want? Well, the Harkonnens love their docking fees, so that's gonna cost a little extra. Well, all right.
$2,500 is crazy. And I don't even know if it's a round trip. Just want to put my money away. Somebody over there. It's not the bank. Bank is here. Or there. Yes. That's the auction house.
Welcome. Would you like to deposit or withdraw? How much Solaris would you like to?
Oh, why I'm lagging, shoot. I could buy the microfiber and then just give it back to the guy. Can't talk to you because I'm not action yet. What's this person? Get out of the way.
Can I fly you somewhere today? Music to my... The basin is a pretty big place. Could you narrow it down a little? Mir's place? Yeah, I know it. Doctor's always warmed up.
Oh, I was lagging so bad in there. That's crazy. I had to adjust some stuff. What's the shop at?
You keep cup.
That's what I want. Just deliver this. What do you mean? Have enough for
You keep.
Sing on my money, I shouldn't. Sing on my money, but I am. Oh well. I'm gonna have you deliver something else. Sure. Back to the... Ugh. I at least have my wire now. It's gonna be a little bit easier movement getting places and like getting ores that I need. I don't need to be on my bike the whole time. But that does mean we're gonna start destroying our suspensor packs.
I've crossed the Vermilius Gap, off-worlder, and I still haven't shaken my unwanted followers.
You guys
I'm
cross the
afraid
gap?
I must
Yeah.
delay our reunion until... well, I fear drastic measures might be required. But fear not, off-worlder. You've come this far alone. I'm impressed. You're a long way from that mewling mauler I dragged from the wreckage of the Proteus. Listen, you'll need a vehicle to cross the sands to the Paranorth and reach the gap. But vehicles require components that aren't created here on Arrakis. Arrakis has a long history, off-worlder, more than you might imagine. Some things, like the Imperial testing stations, contain echoes of the past. But more importantly, they contain stockpiles of components you'll need. Just be careful. Those old ruins are a beacon for all kinds of scum.
I don't know if we're able to knock all this out, because I don't know if I hit my reset yet. Probably should have waited. Stop. I honestly need to call this. Good. Going underneath this rock area, so it'd take a second to like turn around if it needed to. Got a wide radius. That gap crossing is gonna be so bad. Box. I think I'm able to like clip this on me somehow. There's a way to like clip a light onto. I don't think I have it yet.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
You're listening to the Harkonnen Network, where strength, loyalty, and dominance reign supreme. We are Arrakis.
I am Sila Kroon, your guide and confidant, here to lead you through another glorious day under the might of our beloved Baron. Let's start with some invigorating music to get our blood pumping.
It's so cool that they have radio stations.
Sector weather alert. A large
Yeah, I know,
sandstorm is
lady.
approaching.
Where is it? And where's it coming from? Because right now you're a liar. It's coming from that way. I can't see it because I don't have the map unlocked. Hey. Oh. 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 Just imagine. Wait a minute. Can I hide my helmet?
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm.
Oh, let
is
me just take it
approaching.
off. Hold on. So just a bunch of people like this, just dancing at a club, just to this right here. Break it down. Break it down. Break it down. Uh. 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 Alright, let's see what else they got. I found the rave station. See what Atreides is talking about. Hell? The hell is this? Atreides on that weird stuff.
I don't know. Malfunction? What do we know about weather hooks? They're used to secure ornithopters in bad weather.
But isn't it true that weather hooks can only be engaged from the cockpit of a thopter?
I don't know. I'm a comms guy.
Do you recall seeing an ornithopter?
No, I don't recall seeing a thopter or anything, really.
You sure about that? A thopter's hard to miss, even in a storm. Especially
Sector weather
if it
alert. A large
engaged the weather
sandstorm is
hooks.
approaching.
Well, I honestly can't recall anything like that. Maybe the hooks malfunctioned. I'm sure it's happened. Everything else malfunctions before long on this tub.
Of course, we could find no evidence of any unscheduled thopter landing on the Titan. But maybe someone else knows something. Maybe someone knows exactly who landed on the flight deck that night.
I told you already. I don't know anything. Am I free to go?
With Jeb's memory failing to provide any clarity, I turned my attention to Shift Supervisor Lena Orlov. Several things she let slip hinted at a closer relationship with Crew Chief Thorne. There had to be more to their connection than she was letting on.
There was nothing going on between us. We were just colleagues.
Tessa mentioned that you and Thorne
Well,
had
that
a
knocking.
close relationship.
Well, Tessa's wrong. There was nothing romantic between us.
Why would she lie about something like that?
Maybe she's trying to deflect suspicion from herself.
You know what? That's exactly what I thought too. But then she played me this.
I'm glad we've had these moments together, Lena.
Me too, Jarek. I don't think I could survive another day in this barren wasteland without you. What a bitch. Who goes around recording the conversations of their crewmates?
She was keeping tabs on Thorn, documenting his lack of leadership skills.
Oh, she wouldn't shut up about that. I should have just transferred her to another rotation.
Tell me about you and Thorn.
All right. We were involved. But we were happy. I had no reason to harm him.
If you had nothing to hide, why keep it a secret?
Because it's personal. It had nothing to do with his death.
Did anyone else know about your relationship?
No, we kept it private. It was nobody's business. Tessa has always had it out for Thorn. She's just trying to stir up trouble.
Tell me about Jeb.
Not about him.
His
This
alibi
episode of
is weak,
Drama in the Sands.
as is his assertion that he received Thorn's secret messages, but had no interest or capacity to decode them.
He had the capacity, if he wanted to. We both had the same signals training.
Does that mean you could decode the message too?
Yes, I could.
Then tell me, what did the secret messages say?
Stay tuned for our next exciting episode, where secrets unravel and the truth comes to light on Death on the Titan.
Oh my god, dude. Uh-oh. Hey, I'm getting 80s vibes here. I'm doing the worm with my arms. Oh. Break it down. Break it down. Alright, sorry guys. Alright. We'll play the game, play the game. My bad. I'm locked in. Oh! Wait, where did that one come from? Ice explosion. Don't.
This is your master inspirator with the daily motivational.
Okay.
Today, we must remember, difficult doesn't mean impossible.
Okay.
It simply means we must work harder.
Oh, it's back up. I can run the whole thing now. Oh, break it down. I can't see. Fire an automated poison snooper. I don't know where the snooper is, but I'm gonna find it. Hey, hey, hey. Usually someone that comes from behind. Oh, you thought so, but you didn't get it. Oh. 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 Hey. Oh. Hey. The way I would put a radio on my thopter and blast a station is crazy. Dylan, what's going on, man? Don't mind me just jamming to this awesome music. Alright, that's enough. Enough of that. No more waterboarding time. No more waterboarding time. Waterboard me again? Ha!
You're tuned to Harvester Radio, the voice of the
Oh, God.
Spiders Guild, broadcasting to you live
I
from
hydrated.
our studio home at Hephaestus Depository. Next on Harvester Radio, it's Point Counterpoint with Kato Chris. But first, a word from our safety warden.
This is Dune Man Keith Filari, reminding you to clear the area at first sign of a pre-space mass. My crew wanted the bonus.
What happens when you don't put a cooldown on the viewer?
And chose to linger.
Yeah, I'm glad you pointed that out. I'm gonna fix that one. We're gonna get that fixed.
We managed to get the carry-all away before the catastrophic spice blow, but our ground teams weren't so lucky. Now our big bonus will be divided amongst their widows. Be profitable. Be safe.
Uh-oh.
And now it's time for Point Counterpoint with your
You're gonna tease me with an awesome jam and then stop. What? Let me get punched in the face by this dude.
Welcome to another episode of Point Counterpoint, a debate program where we examine all sides to an issue of great importance to the Spice Miners Guild. This is Kato Crix,
What's up?
coming to you from Windsack Village.
Owie.
Location known well to our listeners as the
Quit it.
site where House Atreides and
Oh, I'm out of stamina.
first came to
Bad.
grips in what has become a very fierce and personal war of assassins. Their ambition? To decide who holds the planetary governorship of Arrakis. Both my guests today have deeply vested interests in the
Almost
outcome
died.
of that all-important question. Who will control the spice?
What's that?
Standing for the Atreides is Cassini Brahma, House Envoy and protege of the esteemed Mentat Thufir Hoan.
Salutations.
From House Harkonnen, we're joined by Chagu Lavro, House Envoy, and it says here, celebrated duelist.
Yes.
Celebrated by who? There is no sport in killing.
Listen to this one chirp when his esteemed mentor, Thufir Hawat, tallies his kills in the thousands.
It is true, but Harkonnen pigs do not count.
Wait, you could loot these? What the fuck?
Gentlemen,
My God.
please.
Once again, we see the fabled Atreides hypocrisy in action. Another ancient Greek tradition revived by your duke.
Gentlemen, I'll remind you that the very reason we agreed on Windsack as a venue is that it is neutral ground. All canly sanctioned hostilities must cease within village boundaries by imperial decree.
Wait,
I'm afraid our hostilities go far beyond
gonna make
kindly or
another
any
bike?
sanction.
Already have a bike.
To your request.
You have my I pledge not to gut him.
Okay, guys, we'll have a backup.
We are in the open desert.
Very well, then. Let's get to the issues. In the past, the planetary governor of Arrakis, previously the Baron Harkonnen, has been the sole authority over all legal spice mining operations. The Baron dictated all guild planning from the setting of quotas to crew tasking, which of course is the designation of which crews and equipment would be assigned to which spice fields, some being richer and more dangerous than others.
That is correct.
But now the governorship is contested, and while your obligation to fulfill the Emperor's spice requirements must still be met, your two houses find yourselves in competition for your share of the Miners Guild work.
Right. Left.
Spice for both of us.
Right.
They must decide which house to support. Of course, the sensible answer is Atreides.
And now here's where things get interesting. I think it's no secret at this point that the Harkonnen strategy on this front has been to engage and incentivize guild leadership in their pursuit to secure the lion's share of crew tasking.
Yes, it's called bribery. An effective strategy, if we're being honest.
Whereas House Atreides has employed an entirely different approach and appealed directly to the guild brothers themselves.
The heart of the Spice Miners Guild is and always will be the Dune Men. The sun-mad daredevils who risk their lives so that we may travel the stars in safety. Isn't it about time someone in power cared about theirs?
Well, in fact, Duke Leto has put forward plans for increased safety standards, shorter rotations, and improved danger pay.
Plans that have been met with overwhelming favor from the guild body, I may add.
And overwhelming irritation from guild leadership.
Indeed, the house is
We
greatly
need the
divided
PSU, the engine, and the
So my
treads.
first question is to you, Chagu Lavro. How does your house justify its approach?
It's the way of things, Kato. We are all subject to a hierarchy that shapes our lives. When the Emperor declares that there will be a war for Arrakis fief, do we agree? Fuck no. Arrakis was ours. We made every quota, fulfilled every obligation in good faith.
Good faith. Two words never before said in relation to a Harkonnen.
As I was saying, Kato, we are all subject to a hierarchy that shapes our lives. And at the top of our hierarchy is the Golden Lion Throne. So, if it is the will of the Emperor that there shall be war for Arrakis, there is going to be war for Arrakis. To challenge that authority is to challenge the very structure that holds civilization together.
Are you coming to a point anytime soon? Or must we settle for the one on top of your head?
Oh, you cannot bait me, little swordsman. Your time will come. Our point is that we believe every organization from the Imperium itself to the Spice Miners Guild is structured in hierarchy. And we believe that the authority to decide workforce tasking should rest with the duly appointed administrators at the top of that hierarchy.
And how have you engaged with the duly appointed administrators?
Well, we have established a large bonus pool that they are free to expend however they wish. Unlike the Atreides, we would not be so presumptive as to tell them how to manage their own guild.
What he's saying, for those without the ability to speak bullshit, is that the Harkonnen have dumped a freighter of Solari on the guild management to ensure they receive the lion's share of crew tasking.
Who is speaking bullshit? We create a bonus pool for anyone deserving at the guild. We do not stipulate where it goes.
Because you know where it goes. To the pockets of your duly appointed administrators.
Fool. It's called investing in leadership.
Counterpoint to House Atreides. Why should the Dune men want to work for you?
Because we understand the strength of the guild rests in the backs of the spice miners themselves. And while the flow of spice must not be impeded, its pursuit should not come at the expense of those risking their lives to harvest it.
But how can we satisfy the ever-increasing quotas with shorter crew rotations and increased emphasis?
That's it, Offworlder. You're ready. I'm waiting at Mirzabah. That's the great rock formation that looks like a giant hammer. Be careful. Vehicles are fast, but nothing can outrun Shai Hulud. You can only hope to get between safe areas more quickly. I'll see you soon.
Conan was entirely responsible. In fact,
Didn't have to
I
build the
believe
bike,
your
but
Baron
now I
was
just have a
charged with
bunch of
making up
bike
this bike
pieces. It's
shortfall.
not.
Bullshit. Fenring has an axe to grind with House Harkonnen.
Who doesn't? But we can't go around challenging the hierarchy, can we? The very structure that holds our civilization together.
I've had enough of your barking at Trady's dog. Should we see if you can bite?
Anytime, anywhere.
Neutral ground, gentlemen. Neutral ground.
Let's take this outside, shall we?
This has been another episode of Point Counterpoint. I want to thank my guests, Cassini Brava of House Atreides and Chagu Lavro of House Harkonnen. I suppose we should be thankful we made it this far. For now, this is Cato Crix, signing off until next time. Would someone call the fucking Sarukar already? You're listening to Harvester Radio. That was Point Counterpoint with Cato Crix. They seem to have been experiencing some technical difficulties, but I am sure they'll be back next time with another stimulating and provocative episode. Next on Harvester Radio, it's the Spice Report.
Gonna have to build this bike. Left, right, left, right. Alright, we're good. Left. Right. Left. Right. Boom. Yeah. Oh dear God.
This is your master inspirator with the daily motivational. Today we must remember, no matter how hard we work, someone else is working harder.
Wait, I can actually do this. Wait a minute. Hold on. It's hot. Ugh. I can make it. I can make it before it hits the red. Made it.
The Combine Hornet Communinet Theater presents an Arakin Playhouse production of 5 Days at Carthage. Brought to you by the generous patronage of the Padishah Emperor and the tireless support of the Spice Miners Fellowship and Leisure Committee. And now, it's time to dim the lights and return with us to those fateful days before catastrophe came calling. It's part 3 of 5 Days at Carthage.
The vehicle needed to cross it from south. Nope.
The Imperial Scenarist Guild has been provided unfettered access to the sealed records and testimonies of those who survived the Carthage incident. The following dramatization represents the official truth, as judged and signed by the Imperial Chamber Court and Aulic Council.
So let us journey then to the burning sands of Arrakis, a desert planet in a far-flung corner of the known universe.
Yeah.
The year is 10-1.
I hear myself think.
And the war of assassins
It's so
between
loud.
House Atreides and their ancient enemy House Harkonnen is well underway.
Holy hell.
We join our story alongside a capacity
There we
crowd
go.
at the Great Carthage.
Damn, it's in my ear. Hello?
As the Battle of Windstorm is reenacted for the enthusiastic
Ah.
crowd, anticipation continues to build for the
Keep that,
main
we'll keep that.
event. The history-making return of the
Oh, it gave me a
legendary
booster so I can get
gladiator,
across.
Veer.
Smart thinking. But here's the problem. If I put the booster on, I can't.
Do you hear the
Uh,
voice? All of that
oh,
for
no.
you.
Do not overfill my ears with honey, old dog. I hear the crowd well enough. I
That's
also
fine.
hear the sound and fury.
We're gonna make it across, guys. I'll recycle those.
I believe. You know how the Harkonnen love their reenactments.
This is at testing station 2.
Never heard of any bloody windsack.
A local engagement of some
Scavengers.
The exact details elude me, but I gather it didn't end well for the Harkonnens.
Wise.
I can't do those yet.
I'm told there is some disagreement on the specifics of how the battle concluded, and who, in fact, was responsible for the rather costly destruction of a Spice Guild facility situated there.
The Harkonnens, no doubt.
I
we
believe
go.
the Baron would claim otherwise.
He would, wouldn't he?
I get
Where is
this.
my damn spice? The skin
Like the
of my legs
package
feel
from-
as if it's both swelling and tightening at the same time. The pressure's building. Well, where's my damn spice? That Harkonnen public.
You keep coming back like this. Indeed. I hope you have more.
Control yourself, Argus, and do keep in mind we are here at their sufferance.
I will, however.
Of your prattling page. You're beginning to sound like
On
my
my
sixth
bite.
wife. Damn her.
So good.
Oh, hello. You're not the
Still
story.
Catch.
No, Rastari had to attend a pressing matter. I am here in his stead.
What could be more pressing than my bloody spice? My legs feel as if they're about to burst and shower the room with gore.
I have your spice. As requested, a 7% solution of melange, elaka oil, and Karana brandy.
Did you mix it yourself?
Who the devil cares? Give it here.
Yeah, this is supposed to go to there, so we'll go to there next.
No, Polish. Go easy on the lad. I'm in no rush to be anywhere, and I wish to enjoy a nice day in the country.
He'll sleep for a while now. The battle is still hours away. I know it looks bad. We're mostly retired these days, but when the Baron calls, Argus can never refuse. I'm afraid his vanity wouldn't allow it.
I grew up listening to Argus Fear on the Communinet.
We go back in the testing station, then we gotta go back into...
Unfortunately, maintaining a reputation as the greatest gladiator in the known universe comes at heavy cost. By now, Argus has had every major organ slashed, crushed, or punctured. Every bone broken multiple times. He's had so many parts rebuilt, replaced, or regrown completely over the years that Bennett's Lilacs will no longer guarantee their work. They say he shouldn't even be alive.
I had no idea.
No one does. As I said before, his vanity would never allow it. Still, the chronic pain he endures on a daily basis would drive most men to self-annihilation. But Argus Fear will never willingly die. His vanity would never allow it.
And with that, the Battle of Winsack is litigated once again.
Alright, we're gonna go back in here one more time.
Explain their love for the Baron's men, in spite of the long shadow cast by the outcome of that very battle.
Everyone knows the Atreides were responsible for Winsack. That much has never been in doubt. House Harkonnen was punished because your thick-headed cousin Glossu destroyed the moonfish industry on Caladan.
I've heard that before, and it's ridiculous. What could fish halfway across the universe possibly have to do with Winsack?
Hopefully I don't have to go all the way through, but let's see. I think I know where this quest is at.
Into the destruction at Winsack.
Your boss, Hasamir Fenring. Everyone
Welcome
knows
to
this.
Desert Botanical.
Oh no, I might have to go all the way through.
That's the same Hasamir Fenring that was heavily invested in the moonfish industry. I hear that Fenring lost over a third of his fortune when the industry collapsed. Can you imagine?
The bastard.
Who? Fenring or your lunk-headed cousin?
The Count bleeds our house dry with massive debt for a facility we didn't even destroy.
You know I love you and your whole eccentric family, dearest. But if someone deliberately reduced our holdings by a third...
I would skin them alive, of course.
Spoken like a true Harkonnen. Would you deny Count Fenring the same accommodation? As much as the Baron bemoans it, I doubt House Harkonnen is substantively injured in anything other than pride. Enough of this. Are the girls ready? The streets are filled with revelers, and I'm not going to be late again. It erodes my authority, and I resent it.
Girls!
How dare you address your mother that way? As if you were speaking to common Mara. Try again.
Yes, Mother? You all look so lovely. It's a
There's no way these are already back up.
to see you. What? What do you mean he won't be there? I heard over the steward comms. It seems Fade and some of the cousins were ready to attend the arena when a contest of...
Maybe I missed that one when I ran through. There's no way it's already been another hour.
long before an impromptu hunting party formed, and the group found themselves on a highliner bound for Rosek.
Yeah, no, that's opened.
I'm not going.
I think I missed that one.
You're dressed, you're going. Consider it your sole familial obligation.
I fight this dude again.
Brought in from Chusik at great expense. You will be seeing them.
And he's the only one we care about. Fade is the premier get as far as eligible bachelors are concerned, darling.
Who puts that nonsense?
Mercedes girl humiliated him at arson. Fade has been actively receiving suitors.
Whores, you mean? Oh, you're fooling yourselves, girls. All of you. You haven't the slightest chance with Fade Randa. No. His mate will be selected for political advantage above all, and we offer none.
Father!
I know you think me cruel, but it's the truth. Saved by a knock at the door.
Got it.
Tidings, High Prefect.
Girls, out. You stay, darling.
Welcome to Desert
Davros,
Botanical Testing
report.
Station number 2.
We're getting calls from all wards, sir. Somehow, a sizable supply of alcohol has made it through the security zone and is being distributed throughout the city.
Throughout the city?
Drunken debauchery reported in all wards, sir. We're shutting down pores as fast as we can, but we can't keep up.
I told them this would happen. You can't drive the workers harder and harder and take away their outlets at the same time. The pressure can only build so much before it explodes.
So what do we do, sir?
What do? We do nothing. Perhaps the alcohol is a gift. Perhaps the crowds will have a riotous good time and wear themselves out before we see any proper unrest. What is your read on the crowd's temper, Davros?
Happy, sir. Excited for the most part. Excited for Argus Veer, that is.
If there's one clever move Lord Raban has made in recent memory, darling, it's delivering the great gladiator. I thought the old hedgehog was retired.
He is, but Glosser had nothing to do with it. Argus Veer is here at the Baron's request.
It doesn't matter who brought him. What matters is that he's here. I shudder to think about how the crowd might respond were they denied their spectacle.
Well, we'll all be denied, sir. If we don't get going, your ground car awaits.
Vastari! What happened to Valentin?
Oh, I know I'm late with your spies, but it's been insane up top. The crowds were shut as I have never seen.
Oh my. Argus.
Yeah, well, better wake him already. He's up next.
I think that might be a problem.
I can get a bucket of water or something.
We're going to need more than a bucket of water, I'm afraid. Argus Veer is dead.
You're tuned to Harvester Radio, the Dune Man's source for bulletins, weather, and matters of import to the Spice Miners Guild.
Get on that. You get. We'll have to do this still shoot when we get across the gap. I'm not ready. So go back home, see what we can take.
It's the Grabbin' Gang, presented by the Imperial Scenerist Guild and Linder and Gold Coffee. Wake up with Linder and Gold. We put the spice in it for you.
The Grabbin' Gang was recorded before a live studio audience.
Another day, another Solari.
Breakfast is ready.
Well, then, so am I.
Good morning, love.
It's a great morning, sunshine, especially since we're starting the day with Lindarin Gold Coffee.
You know, they put the spice in it for us.
Thank you, Lindarin Gold.
No, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do the inventory. But
Canute asked me to go to the festival with him.
Wait, which one is Canute? The one who dresses like a Kirab?
No, that's Faisal. Canute is the one with the, you know, the father is of the Siege persuasion.
Oh, the Fremen half-breed.
Dad, stop being horrible. They're called Town Fremen, and they separated from their Siege brethren generations ago.
Oh, that's great. And now you're going to the festival together. Enchanted.
I'm forcing Canute to go and have a good time. Forcing him? Why? He's been mopey ever since the Fremen disappeared. I want to lift his spirits. Oh, that's so sweet, honey.
Well,
I don't.
get used to the
I
idea.
need the booster to
I
get
don't think
across
the
the
Fremen are
gap.
ever coming back.
Why they gave it to me.
Oh, I've got to go. Bye, Mom.
Why am I? Chop slick.
What about you, Dove?
What about me?
Don't be coy. I know you're mad for the festival.
See what I...
Especially the spice cake competition.
Oh, this is my year, Marika. The golden hat will be mine.
Ooh, working on a secret recipe?
See, that would be incorrect, my dear, because I am not working on a secret recipe. I am working on the secret recipe.
Oh, come on, Dove. You say that every year. And every year, Old Man Rashad's spice cake takes the hat.
Well, not this year, lovely. I've got a super secret ingredient that's gonna blow the judge's mind.
Is it more spice? Because if it isn't more spice, you're wasting your damn time.
Shut up, Mum!
What's your secret ingredient, Dove?
Oh, you know, just a little something I picked up from Frank. He calls it Flavor Enhancer 3000.
This will let me just copy the base.
Are you talking about the Frank that built a fart filter into his still suit?
No, don't be insensitive. He has gastrointestinal issues, and it's not a joking matter.
Oh, then you must be talking about the Frank that invented the thumper with a musical accompaniment.
Well, I'll have you know that was genius and worked as intended. I mean, unless you stayed around listening too long.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dove. I don't think Old Man Rashad has too much to worry about.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I should give the flavor enhancer a pass.
I told you, dummy! Lost spice every time!
Containers filled up.
Your fortune told and learn what fate has
Eh.
in store. Only 25 Solaris.
Did the judge come around yet, Dove?
Not yet. Where's Junie?
Looks like they're in line for the fortune teller.
Oh, no! That's old man Richard's booth.
Look at that line. He must be giving out free samples again.
Well, that's not fair.
Oh, want me to go over there as a spy and size up the competition?
You just want to try his cake, don't you?
Is that so wrong?
What about me?
Oh, I'll get you a piece too.
Well, that is not what I meant.
I know, but I will get you a piece.
Yeah, all right, fine.
Hey there, neighbor.
Try something.
Frank, I didn't think you'd show. I mean, well, you know, because I wouldn't use your invention.
Come on, Dove. Have you ever known old Frankie boy to be a quitter?
No, but I'm still hopeful, you know.
Come on, buddy. Have you scoped out the competition?
No, but my old family deserted me for old man Rashad's sample line, so I can take that to bed with me.
I don't think this is possible. We're gonna shot.
Line twice. Cake is better than ever.
Oh, thanks for the morale boost, mate. Yeah. I'm not too dry.
If it is possible, I can build another bike, put the inventory on it.
So, what do you say we make this a little more interesting?
Wait, did I delete that other inventory?
Do you think it's the flavor enhancer 3000?
I had a Mark II inventory on me.
Let's sprinkle some on.
I'm not sure about this, Frank.
Oh well.
That's why you got me around, Dove. I'm sure for the both of us.
Alright, now if I put something in here.
Oh, what? I haven't lost yet.
It's so cute that you think that.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to announce the Golden Hat winner for this year's Spice Cake competition. And the winner is Dove Denick of Depot 12.
Did he just say Dove Denick of Depot 12?
He said Dove Denick of Depot 12.
We actually bloody did it!
Dad, you won!
Congratulations, Dove. We're just as shocked as you are.
Come around, all. There's enough for everyone to have a taste. The line starts behind my wife right there. And here's some for you, and you, Governor, and a big piece for you because I like the look of your face. One for you, little boy, and your mum.
Tell me, Dove, can we know your secret? I don't think it's an overstatement to say your cake achieves new dimensions in flavor. Did you put anything special in the mix this year?
It's a lot.
Why, yes, your judgeship, he did. In fact, the winning cake was baked with real spice and the Flavor Enhancer 3000. Flavor what now? Flavor Enhancer 3000. A new dimension in flavor, discovered and refined by...
I mean, yeah, these are like all easy to get, but like I have an abundance. Like, do I cross the gap twice?
But one of your harebrained inventions finally...
It'd actually be more than twice.
Oh my! What was that?
You okay, Mr. Judge?
Sorry, I don't know what came over me. I forgot to tell you about that part.
What part, Frank?
In certain rare cases, it seems that the Flavor Enhancer 3000 may cause some gastrointestinal...
I'll tell you what.
Certain rare
We'll leave this running
Almost all the time.
for as long as possible.
In light of this new information...
20 days. This will run out.
I'm afraid we cannot award you
I get a thought. Should be able to get a thopter pretty quickly. I'll just come back, get all this stuff with my thopter, and then leave. That'll work.
Well, we didn't.
I'll also be right back, guys. I need to use the restroom.
At least we didn't do any permanent damage. Yeah, Dad. That's progress.
Well, you know what? All things considered, I think we did pretty good today.
Yeah, we did.
Another day, another Solari.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
This is Dune Man Keith Villari, reminding you to secure all guild equipment at first worm sign. My crew waited too long and lost both crawler and carryall to the Leviathan. We thought we'd landed the big bonus, but now it will take generations for our children and grandchildren to work off our debt to the guild. Be profitable. Be safe.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Presents an Arakin Playhouse production of 5 Days at Carthage. Brought to you by the generous patronage of the Padishah Emperor and the tireless support of the Spice Miners Fellowship and Leisure Committee. And now, it's time to dim the lights and return with us to those fateful days before catastrophe came calling. It's part 4 of 5 Days at Carthage.
The Imperial Scenerist Guild has been provided unfettered access to the sealed records and testimonies of those who survived the Carthage incident. The following dramatization represents the official truth, as judged and signed by the Imperial Chamber Court and Audit Council.
So let us journey then to the burning sands of Arrakis, a desert planet in a far-flung corner of the known universe. The year is 10-1-94, and the war of assassins between House Atreides and their ancient enemy House Harkonnen is well underway. Once again, we join our story in the tunnels below the great Carthage amphitheater. After months of being overworked and forbidden from all vice, a massive cargo load of illicit alcohol has found its way into the city and flasks of the anxious capacity crowd.
What happened, Val? You've been gone forever.
More importantly, is it done?
It's done. I poisoned my boyhood idol, my father's boyhood idol. An old man at the end of his rope, just hanging on for one last time in the spotlight. One last bow.
Something bad happened.
My path back here took me through the main concourse, where I came face to face with a 20-meter hologram of you, Stisk. Then you, Zoe, Jingo, Max, and finally me.
No way. How can they be looking for us, Stisk?
Not just the Harkonnens, the Imperials as well. There's an alert on both communinets.
Don't worry about it. I've got it covered.
Bullshit, you've got it covered. They know we're here. It's a miracle none of them followed me back.
I said don't worry about it. In about 10 minutes, we're all gonna walk out of here together right through the main concourse.
You drinking your own supplies, Stisk? Our faces are probably spinning on every corner in the city by now.
There's security everywhere.
In 10 minutes, the authorities are gonna be too busy to even care about us.
What are you talking about? Too busy with what?
Too busy with the poor people of Carthage. So tired, so overworked, and forbidden from even a drop of the good stuff to ease their troubled minds.
Until we come in and drop a cargo load of paint stripper into the pent-up town.
They overindulge. But can you blame them? All that angst has to erupt somewhere. But what do you think's gonna happen when they learn their beloved hero is dead?
There's no way they could know. It just happened, and it takes a while for word to get out.
Not if someone's already putting that word out.
We told everyone, boss.
People were pissed.
And you'd be surprised how fast word spread.
They really love this Argus Fear guy. Who is he?
I already told you. He's the greatest bloody gladiator in the last 300 years.
I don't watch blood sports. I'm more of a Geops guy.
I predict a full-blown riot. 10 minutes tops.
That's how we're gonna walk out of here. The crowd's all liquored up and pissed off. When they hear Argus Veer is dead, there's gonna be blood in the streets. It'll be impossible to track in the chaos.
Oh, not just the crowd is liquored up. How about the whole damn city?
But how do they know it's us, Stisk?
The vault we hit with the containers of booze? I reported it all destroyed with the rest of Simpo.
But it wasn't destroyed. You lied to your own people.
Then we stole from them. What the hell, Stisk? And how did they find us so fast?
Our cover was blown the minute we hit Carthage airspace.
Impossible. Smuggler Ornies have standard-issue transponder masking.
They do. But our cover wasn't blown by the Harks or the Imperials. It was blown by our own side. Of course they would recognize their own transponder mask.
What did you do to us, Stisk? We can never go home now.
Sorry, Val. If there was any other way...
Any other way to do what? Betray and steal from our own?
She doesn't care about the smugglers, Val. This is all about the Harkonnens.
That's right. The Baron and all his spawn can go to hell and take their city with them. Carthage can burn to the ground for all I care. Just like Simpo.
Millions could die.
Or they could live. If they get out in time. It's more chance than my sister got.
What the blazes is the hold of Davros? This ground car hasn't moved in 10 minutes.
It's the crowd, sir. As you correctly surmised, they seem particularly agitated.
Blast it, man. I told you to take the back way and damn the main thoroughfares.
This is the back way, sir. I'm getting reports from all precincts. The people are well lubricated and taking to the streets.
Father?
What, Ludmilla? Can't you bloody well see I'm working?
Oh, relax, dearest. The poor girl only said she has to...
Damn it! I told you all to go before we left. Davros, what do you suggest?
I have a cup, sir?
I'm
asking about the mob, Davros. The angry, inebriated mob encircling us at this very moment.
Wait a second, sir. There's a bulletin being flashed on all Communinet frequencies.
Put it through.
This is Chome Communinet 1 with an emergency bulletin. At 21 local time, Carthage officials announced the death of famed gladiator Argus Vir. Further reports indicate widespread unrest throughout the city, as well as full-scale rioting at Amphitheater Square. Prefecture authorities have ordered the streets cleared effective immediately, as a curfew is now in effect. Let's go live now to...
I am surrounded by fools, darling. I'm not the drunken, slack-jawed apes cavorting just beyond. No, the fools I lament are the dead-eyed imposters within my own organization. These so-called prefecture authorities that have, for some unknowable reason, ordered a curfew and the streets cleared. 2 orders that I, as the High Prefect of Carthage, with the most complete knowledge of our forces' capabilities, would submit, we have no bloody hope in hell of enforcing. 2 orders that will, in the end, only serve to incite the drunken mob more, if not compel them to violence.
Darling, the girls are afraid.
Listen, girls, this is a Series 7 armored ground car. The same vehicle used in the Emperor's own livery. The Series 7 is renowned throughout the Imperium for its
Amphitheater security has been overwhelmed, sir. The surrounding precincts are pulling back as well. Word is, this is escalating into a full-scale revolt.
Darling, if we don't survive this, I want you to know, I hate your entire family.
Father!
Whatever happened to set this off? Oh, you can be sure there's a Harkonnen at the bottom of it.
Actually, sir, reports are coming in attributing both the alcohol and death of Argus Vir to a rogue smuggler and her crew. Still, I suggest we withdraw to the residence until the situation is secure.
Yes, Davros, get us out of here.
Sir, do you mean...
Yes, Davros. Engage the battering ram.
Very good, sir. Now would be a good time to ensure all your safety harnesses are well fastened. It gets quite bumpy at ramming speed.
This is your master inspirator with the daily motivational. Today, we must remember when you live with purpose, hard work isn't an option. It's a necessity.
A seasoned crew chief goes missing from an iconic harvester, and nothing is as it seems. In this tale of intrigue, betrayal, and deadly ambition, the sands of Arrakis hide many secrets. Join us now as we begin to unravel the dark and mysterious truth behind the disappearance of crew chief Jarek Thorne. It's Death on the Titan, Episode 1, Eye of the Storm.
It was my first time on the Sand Titan, but I knew it well. Everyone did. It was the last of the old Venport Demeter 4 super harvesters. A 6-deck factory harvester with a rebuilt Dyrmidium centrifuge. A rust-hued colossus that had become more than its well-worn constituent parts. The Sand Titan had become a symbol of the Spice Miners Guild itself. Its silhouette was a well-known and comforting sight upon the dunes. But I wasn't there for the tour. I'd followed a long and circuitous route from Transport Thopter to Transport Thopter as I worked my way into the deep desert where the Sand Titan roamed. As a senior ombudsman for the Spice Miners Guild, it was my job to solve problems and make sure that the spice kept flowing. The spice wasn't flowing, though. The Sand Titan had been pinned down between 2 storm fronts and had gone dark for almost a week. That, in itself, wasn't unusual. The deep desert was known to be a chaotic and violent wasteland with rapidly shifting weather patterns, amongst other palpable dangers. No, the unusual part was the content of a secure transmission from the Titan's command deck. It turns out there'd been a suspicious death on the Great Harvester, and the crew was paralyzed with anger and fear. Unfortunately, anger and fear are bad for production. So I was ordered out of my comfortable existence in Arrakeen to find the Sand Titan and make things right. As the last leg of my fragmented journey neared its completion, I examined Chief Thorne's guild record once more. Chief Thorne was a man of discipline and was well regarded by his crew. By all accounts, Thorne wasn't one to shirk his responsibilities or fail in his duties. Now, in fact, Thorne had never even been late for a single shift until that fateful night. My first interviews were with the tool pushers assigned to Thorne's shift.
He just didn't show up.
I knew right away something was wrong, so I went down to check his cabin, but he wasn't there.
We were between 2 Coriolis fronts at the time, so we were running dark.
That means we were operating mechanical only. All electronic systems have to be shut down, you know, to protect against the heavy electromagnetic interference generated by the storms.
Anyhow, like I said, we were running dark, which means all holocams were offline. We had no quick way of finding them.
Yeah, the Titan's a massive beast.
So, what did you do?
We did it the slow way. Searched everywhere.
All right, full. Have a good night. Probably not here, but you see this later. Good night. What's up, Levin? All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that.
We even suited up and checked the flight deck.
No easy feat in the edge of two hard-charging Coriolis fronts.
And what did you find?
Nothing. No one had seen Thorn anywhere.
It was like he vanished in the thin air.
Hours passed as the crew's anxiety grew with each tick of the clock. Then, in the early morning light, shift supervisor Lena Orlov made a gruesome discovery.
I found him. What was left of him, anyway. His body had been pulverized in the separator. I only know it was him from the clotted tufts of blonde hair mixed into the stew of blood and bone.
Crew Chief Thorn was dead. That was for certain. And the circumstances of his death were anything but clear. But what might have been written off as an accident at first soon began to look more and more suspicious.
This isn't supposed to be possible. The mechanical separator had a failsafe built in. A dead man switch to prevent this very thing from happening. Someone had to deliberately override that and multiple other safety features to cause this.
At that point, Captain Andahar Noah, the Sand Titan's capable leader, sent his call for help before launching his own investigation. And among the crew, one name quickly rose to the surface. Deckhand Rico Marr. After an anonymous report, Rico had been investigated for skimming unprocessed spice, an offense that led to a heated confrontation with Crew Chief Thorn. Tell me, Tessa, how did you come to be in the crew lounge when Thorn and Rico came to blows?
It was Captain Noah's Oath Day. I was passing through the lounge on my way to pick up the cake.
And what did you see when you got there?
Thorn and Rico going at it. Well, there was a lot of yelling at first, but it got physical quick. I mean, Rico was a big guy, but Thorn knew how to fight and laid a beating on Rico. We separated them before it got too bad, but you can see for yourself. The holocam caught the last part.
Think you can humiliate me like this? I'll be shitting teeth for a month.
Count yourself lucky, thief. In the old days, they would have fed you through the mechanical separator.
I have no bloody idea how that got there. I've never seen that before.
The incident had been diffused, for the time being. But the tension between Thorn and Rico was palpable. Was it enough to drive Rico Marr to murder? That's what I was working to find out.
I was shift supervisor in Chief Thorn's next rotation.
And how would you characterize Thorn's state of mind?
Thorn was worried. He didn't report the fight with Rico straight away, which is weird for such a straight arrow.
What happened next?
We don't know all the details, but holocam coverage tracked Rico to Thorn's cabin later the same night. There was some kind of second altercation.
Did Rico have an alibi for the time of Thorn's disappearance?
No, he didn't. He claimed he was in his quarters the whole time. But the storm front had closed in and we were running dark. There was no way to confirm his location with the holocams.
So, with suspicions mounting against the deckhand, Captain Noah ordered Rico Marr to the brig.
And what we found next raised even more questions.
What am I looking at?
That's a mnemonic film wire containing the coded message to Thorn.
I knew exactly what it was, but I wanted to learn what the shift supervisor knew.
As far as we could tell, the code was based on old ciphers used by Atreides signal intelligence.
The plot was thickening. Why was Thorn receiving secret messages from the Atreides? And why was that message in Rico's possession? I hadn't decided yet whether Rico was lying or not, but it seemed the crew had made up their minds. communications specialist Jeb Dolan was tasked with deciphering the secret message, and I tried to impress upon him the importance of doing a quick but thorough job. What started as a murder was rapidly becoming something else, and I had to get to the bottom of it quickly. The Spice Miners Guild had a mandate to remain neutral in the ongoing war of assassins, and had successfully done so. Thus far, or had we?
Join us again next time, as new secrets are revealed, and we dive.
You might have seen my little pyrotechnics display, Offworlder, but whether you did or not, the long and short of it is that I must go, and quickly. The Sardaukar have my scent, and the Emperor's hounds are not known for their mercy. I do not know when we will meet again. Continue to follow your path. Let the desert teach you as you walk in the footsteps of the Fremen. Find
I was
allies.
muted that whole time, guys. My bad.
It is hard to survive without friends. And remember...
Oh, we crossed the gap.
Arrakis will sharpen you, Offworlder. Make sure you become the right kind of blade.
Someone's base thing.
You're tuned to Harvester Radio, the Doom Man source
Other
for
base
bulletins,
there.
weather, and all matters of import to the Spice Miners Guild. Next on Harvester Radio, it's Dune Sea Dispatches with Violetta May.
Oh, did they get rid of this fan spot? I think they did because it's so easy. Well, that sucks. Someone's base right there. I think that's the spot that I usually had. They just built lower. Yeah, they built.
And shine a spotlight on an exemplary brother of the Spice Miners Guild. Today we have a very
They just built on the bottom part of it.
as we journey deep
I usually built like up there, and it's kind of like hard though, but they built there. Okay, let's sort of here. Yeah. Wonder if I can even do on this part. It's weird.
From his frequent safety interludes on this very station.
This is Dune Man Keith Villari, reminding you to vary your route and returning with a full spice load. My crew found a shortcut we'd become comfortable relying on. But then so did a gang of ruthless brigands. Our
Yeah.
camp always down and stripped before we knew it. We were trapped on that rock island for 57 days. Be profitable. Be safe.
This spot.
7 days indeed. Many of you will recall the intensive search for crew chief Villari and his crawler before they were declared lost in absentia. We know now, almost a year later, that they were in fact victims of the notorious Fremen outlaw Zantara, the self-styled lion of the desert. And when we caught up with crew chief Villari, the outlaw was still very much on mind.
Do I still think
I guess I could go over here.
Barely a moment goes by in the day when the face of that Fremen bastard isn't in my head. Sleep is a bit of a respite. But then, you gotta wake up, don't you?
Indeed, one must...
I see over here, because I might be able to like right here.
A healthy attitude, Chief Villari. If you picture for our listeners. Tell us of
That
your
seems good.
fateful encounter with the outlaws.
Build right here.
The Lion.
1 million Solaris up to, I'm told. The Imperial bounty on his head.
A tidy sum by any measure. And
See.
not coincidentally,
Sword.
the same reward offered by House Harkonnen for the outlaws' intact crysknife.
2 million no one will ever collect. You can mark
I have to
my
make
words
a
on that Violetta.
advanced sub.
I'm quite sure our vaunted Sardaukar legions would energetically disagree.
Don't matter. Not how tough or strong you are. Ever try catching smoke with your hands? One moment's all's well. You're catching a tailwind. You're making your way. And then you blink and they're just Fremen everywhere. You haven't seen them in action. We have.
Then tell us, Chief. Our listeners are on pins and needles, anxiously awaiting your vivid account.
It started like any other day. It was hot. Back then we were pushing an old Venport Demeter 4. Real monster harvester. 6-level factory deck with a rebuilt Dimidium centrifuge. Couldn't carry enough coolant to feed that beast.
Fascinating. I had thought all the old pre-chome equipment would have long been phased
Hold on, chat.
out by
Here's
then.
something. Give me 1 second.
It had, but with over a third of our fleet glassed when Carthage went atomic.
And of course, all the sabotage owing to Zantara must have greatly reduced the Harvester fleet.
They don't broadcast it, but there's a dire shortage of working crawlers right now. We're doing our best to keep the lads on the sand, but the guilds have been forced to decommission some very old equipment.
The spice must flow.
But the thing of it is, the old Demeter 4s are massive. We're at least a third more than our regular rigs.
Fascinating. Do guild planners factor that into their calculations when tasking crews and setting quotas?
If only. We could use a few mentats on the payroll, come to think, but no. We're supplied with a grid reference, and the firm understanding that we won't come home without a full load. How we get there is up to us.
So you found your spot, filled your containers with spice, and then...
This is where it gets sticky. It's easier to judge us after the fact for not varying our route, as the safety spot says.
Alright, sorry about that. Someone's car alarm is going.
As we explained to the guild ombudsman, there was only one place wide enough for us to hold the old crawler through that section of mountains.
And Zantara...
Put a lot of stuff away, so let me see.
What we could. Varied our schedule, deployed additional air support, but they didn't come from the sky that day.
They didn't?
As I said, the only way to pass through that mountain sector was a certain gap in the rock. And that's where they hit us. Perched up on the canyon walls like great brown spiders. Can't imagine how long they've been waiting there. Boarded us as we sailed by. Easy as stepping onto a passing boat.
Brazen.
A daring piece of work, if you ask me. I could admire the brass of it if it wasn't happening to us. But we met him head on, for all the chance we stood.
Oh, it's hot.
Dervish is born with a dagger in his hand, and a hatred for all outsiders. Our exterior team didn't stand a chance. Didn't even get off the ground. We didn't know we were boarded till they were already on the control deck. But then it was too late. There were only 13 of us left, from a crew of 127.
A tragic loss of equipment. And personnel.
They took us into the deep desert, and dropped us from a scoop hatch.
Dropped, you say? From on high?
I need metal.
And a mostly soft landing.
Well, that's something.
Unfortunately, the closest hard ground was more than a kilometer away.
Oh dear.
I just need to find
Worm
that
must
much
have
metal.
been there already. When you were a bigger
Then I can build here.
It took 3 of us straight away. The beast barely had time to dive before we spotted 2, then 3, then 4.
Let me go up and see if I can. Oh,
Coming right for us.
What did you do?
The only thing we could do. Run. Fast as we could, for the hard ground is more
These guys enemies?
fast as join the hunt. By the time we made the rock island, we counted at least 22.
Be you flesh, or be you another spice mirage, either way I will speak with you and glean what revelations there are to glean. Flesh is real, illusion is also real, but I take it you meant that you are of flesh and substance. I will take you at your word. Welcome. Keep your weapons lowered, if you please. I am Ishmer, and I travel with these kind souls before you. We are on a pilgrimage. You've nothing to fear from us. We are on an inward journey, a dark night of the soul that ends in the dawn of revelation. Be welcome and rest here. We would be honored and delighted to share. What would you like to know? Ours is a holy journey, a hajj, as the Fremen would say. Ancient shrines and their wisdoms lie hidden in this region, and we mean to find them. The Sardaukar destroyed as many holy sites as they could find, but they did not find them all. We believe this. We must believe this. If you discovered any of these sacred sites, please keep their locations secret. It is for us to interpret the signs, lest our Hajj be denied. Pray tell, speak your mind. We are not. We humbly seek their wisdoms. With the Fremen vanished, we can only do our best to navigate through the murk of our ignorance. We follow one faint echo of their knowledge to the next, like a lonely bat traversing a long, long night. As you well know, death is a constant companion in these wastes. Some of our number have been claimed by the desert. May they find peace. To guide them on their eternal pilgrimage, we place totems at certain locations in the Haga Basin. Would you help us in this sacred endeavor? Dalvia journeyed from Arson to join our pilgrimage. While scaling a cliff, she suffered a bad fall and passed away in our camp 5 days later. We would take it as a great kindness if her totem was placed high, where it can overlook the basin as the sun rises and sets. Our thanks, Dalv.
Now, back to Dune Sea Dispatches with Violetta May.
This is Violetta May, and we are back in the Habania Erg with Keith Bellari, famed rig boss of crew AD-377, a crew known guild-wide for enduring a truly miserable cascade of misfortune, a series of events that essentially embodied the worst.
At least it's not far.
Every Dune
Right up there.
rolled into one nightmarish episode.
It was bad as it was happening, but somehow the telling of it makes it seem even worse.
At first, there was the brutal ambush and assault at the hands of the Fremen outlaw Zantara. That reduced a crew of 127 down to 13. 13 who were then dropped and unceremoniously abandoned in the deep desert. Left to die in an arid stretch of waste trafficked heavily by the oldest and most voracious of Arrakis' fearsome sandworm population. From there, only 7 of those 13 managed the marathon sprint to hard ground on a rock island just over a kilometer away. And now, Chief Bellari was regaling us with tales of Coriolis storms, terrible weather events that occur with ferocious intensity in the deepest desert. Chief Bellari.
Hey, storms. Would have killed us outright on the first night, but we found ourselves a cleft in the rock just big enough to accommodate the 6 of us.
6? But wasn't it 7 of you that made the hard ground?
Yes, 7. But no matter how we organized it, a crevasse in the rocks could hold but 6.
A cold calculation if there ever was.
We drew
Trying to find like that spot. I don't want to put my thing here and then like every time I step out of my base I'm just like getting. Should be fine. Really don't care about that.
I suspect there isn't a one of us that hasn't been affected.
Anything I can build out this way.
Carthag to some extent. A brother, a cousin, a long-time
I don't want that out of the way.
When we arose that morning after the first storm, Jarabai was nowhere to be found. We said a few words on his behalf, and the rest of all us brothers. But then it was time to turn our attention to rescue.
A very slight hope, one would think, considering your position in the deep desert so far from any known trade paths or trade routes.
Aye, slight.
Now I can take
But we knew
this.
without saying that even a slight hope might be the difference between survival and other less desirable outcomes.
And how did it go from there? 57 days. The mind recoils.
How did it go from there? In a word, badly. Practically speaking, eating bugs and living on a thimble of water kept us on the right side of the grave. But morale went south quickly. Suppose the natural protections of the shield wall have insulated us from the full, unbridled force of the Coriolis storm. But there was no such protection in the deep desert. We saw firsthand the full power of the storm, the extent to which it can reshape a landscape.
How do you mean?
I mean, we survived 5 major storms in the deep desert, each one entirely redefining our world. After the first storm, our safe area increased by nearly half as the winds exposed more hard ground for us to inhabit.
And helped to keep the sandworms at bay, one would imagine.
Aye, but the storms were maddening to endure. We were sun-scorched, dehydrated, and jammed in a tiny cleft of rock so tight you couldn't turn your head. Couldn't move to cover your ears against the deafening winds. In a constant panic that this might finally be the storm that's going to bury you alive.
Terrifying.
One storm exposed a ridge of volcanic rock that formed a bridge to the next island. The next shrank our safe ground to a mere 20-meter disc. That's when we
I'm
lost
more.
That's Zeno Ordeni, your signals officer?
We dusted off after a bad night and got a look around at how small our world had gotten. Ordeni said, "No thank you," and simply walked out into the waste. Didn't get 20 paces before he was inhaled by a breaching worm. When the last storm came on day 57, it passed into a kind of strange euphoria with a lack of food, water, and hope. It diminished us to the point where we didn't care anymore. In retrospect, I know we must have inhaled a massive amount of airborne spice. We were knee-deep in it. We saw the strangest things.
What did you see?
It was our last night in the desert. We didn't know it, of course. In fact, the mother of all storms was brewing above us. I think we had all independently come to the conclusion that we weren't going to survive the night.
That way I can grab
Tripped-out, spice-addled state
in it.
didn't seem to bother us. Not until we were buried alive. It happened fast.
What's that?
Our cleft filled with sand and
All this extra stuff.
our survival instinct.
A stranger approaches from the wastes, but a familiar one. I've been watching you, though you haven't seen me. I may have work for one so dangerous. I have a contract I need you to execute at Eastview. Our target, aging and in declining health, is a high-ranking member of an organization.
It didn't used to have that kind of, like, just people just standing out there like that. I don't know, this must be new. Glad I actually started over. I get to, like, the new player experience.
500-meter crawl in history. When we
It's
got
not even that bad. It's, like, right there.
What happened to the other two?
Dunno.
Alright, we'll do quests and stuff situated once I have, like, the base up and all that.
And what was
And I'll worry about all that.
The light was coming from a hatch in the ground.
Right now, it's base time. Base time.
Surprisingly, the mechanism still functioned. And Tony and I pulled ourselves inside.
Fascinating.
We were in one of those old Empire botanical testing stations. You hear about them. Away of them on output for 10,000 years or so. The air condenser was still functioning.
Water.
As much as we could drink. Well preserved in the hermetically sealed environment. We couldn't believe that it'd been here the whole time as we lived in
That's hurt.
just a short distance away.
But you found more than food and water.
Gotta hurry up before a storm blows through.
Cleared out before they abandoned the place. They did leave behind a shuttle
A shuttle you piloted back to Arsent Depot.
after the storm.
And here we are, almost a year later, back on the command deck of a harvester, ready for new challenges, new adventures, and a special place as the guild's public safety warden. I hear the vote is nearly unanimous.
I may have been the lone dissenting voice. I think my guild brothers have a crooked sense of humor.
One must admit there is a certain degree of irony in the appointment, especially considering all your unfortunate episodes in the past. Would you say you're star-crossed?
No, I wouldn't say that. Absolutely not. Do we live a hard life? Yes. Do we lose brothers out on the Dune Sea? Yes, again. Do we bend the rules to get into them? You tell me. When they say be profitable, be safe, which comes first?
Indeed. Profitability is the lubricant that keeps our
Iron
great machine
soon, but not right now.
I want to thank my guest, Crew Chief Valari, for sharing his evocative and affecting tale of survival in the deep desert, and all of Harvester AD-377 for allowing us to join them out here in the Habania Erg. We'll be back next week to share a day in the life of another exemplary brother of the Spice Miners Guild. For now, this is Violetta May for Dune Sea Dispatches, signing off.
There was like a hole that had a bunch of granite in it. Had a bunch of granite in it. One might be it right here. I feel like they changed some stuff. That.
This is your master inspirator with the daily motivational. Today we must remember we don't work for recognition, but do work worthy of recognition.
Wonder, did these just pop up? Same lady.
My familiar stranger returns.
Yeah. Same lady, like. Oh, that was weird.
You're tuned to Harvester Radio, the Dune Man's source for bulletins, weather, and all matters of import to the Spice Miners Guild. Next on Harvester Radio, it's Dune Sea Dispatches with Corbin Dane.
Please.
This is Corbin Dane with another episode of Dune Sea Dispatches, a program where we share a day in the life of a Dune man and shine a spotlight on an exemplary brother of the Spice Miners Guild. Today, we're taking you aboard the last operational mega harvester, the Sand Titan, to explore the unique culture and traditions that make this community on the sand one of a kind. On the Sand Titan, there's more than just hard work and heavy machinery. There's a rich tapestry of tradition,
You could hold it.
and camaraderie that binds the crew together. To give us a closer look, we're joined by Darius Morton, shift foreman on this mighty harvester.
Welcome aboard, Corbin. The Titan's an old beast, but she's still crawling along, praise the Emperor. And she's got character. We keep her running with sheer grit
I don't
and a
have.
touch of desert wisdom.
Thank you, Darius. Yes, the Sand Titan, of course, is a legendary vessel. Last of the behemoths. Can you tell us a little bit about the traditions and rituals that have developed among the crew over the years?
Well, it's the little things that matter out here. Like, you can always spot a rookie by how they buckle their harness. Veterans know better than to strap in too tight. When worm sign is called, you want to be able to get out fast. And we mark our gear. Every tool and gadget out here has a story to tell. And the most trusted ones get passed down from worker to worker. It may come a day when your very life depends on your spanner doing what it's supposed to. We can read the history of a tool in the notches and markings, sometimes decades back.
That's fascinating, Darius. What other customs have formed amongst the crew?
Well, there's an unofficial pecking order of sorts, I guess. It's not just about rank out here, but seniority and respect. If you've earned a nickname, you've earned your place. That's what we say. And we've got plenty of initiation rites. Ways for the new guys to prove they've got what it takes. We call it earning your sand legs.
I've heard there's a lot of superstition, especially concerning the sandworms.
Absolutely. You never ever say safe out loud. It's a bad luck word. And every last man's got a charm or talisman of some sort. You survive an attack, you pick up another one. You can see old-timers out here with a whole plethora of knickknacks around their necks, jingling like blood rose trees.
It sounds like
Not done yet. Getting close.
Now, what about the daily routines and the way you dress?
Could go out there and get some.
What with the purge and everything. But most of us have picked up Fremen customs without even realizing it. Like the way we wrap our faces. It's more than practical, it's ritual. And we've got our own style, that's for sure. You'll see all kinds of patches and modifications on the standard issue coveralls. Meals, of course, are a big deal. That's the one time of day we all come together to share stories. No one eats alone, unless they really want to be left alone.
What about the legends and stories amongst the crew?
Every veteran's got a story or two, that's for sure. There's the tale of old man Rashad, who supposedly rode a worm for half a mile after getting thrown off his buggy. That stories keep us connected to the past and remind us of what we're up against.
And now, finally, I think our listeners are eager to hear about those famous nicknames, or infamous, maybe I should say.
Well, if someone asks for Tariq al-Salam out here, nobody knows who that is. But ask for Dune Rat, and everyone knows that's 1217. Then we've got Shovel Slicer, Rock Raider, Spice Sniffer, Cotter Tutu, then there's the Scorpion, Puff Puff, the Islander, Sink Stave, Rat Catcher, and Desert Storm, the Knob, the Knot, the Not So Much.
That on drum sound? That might be on.
Spice Head, Weave Master, then there's Dune Walker, the Cuckoo, Cardboard, Mr. Pudding.
It's on drum stand, it's not worth it.
The Taxman.
It might not be.
The Thief of Caladan. Cave Dweller. Oh, smelly. Chubby. Then Tin House. Arn the Raider. And the Sausage. And those
Let's see if I can't grab some.
Civilized ears, mind you.
Yeah, those are some fantastic names. Well, this has been a fascinating and informative look into the unique culture the Dune men have created here. Thank you, Darius, for sharing sharing these stories and giving us an inside look at life on the Sand Titan.
Anytime. And remember, if you're ever out here, Gordon, you're part of the family too. I mean it. Call me.
We'll be back next week to share a day in the life of another exemplary brother of the Spice Miners Guild. For now, this is Corbin Dane for Dune Sea Dispatches, signing off.
That's all I'm risking. Oh, there's usually another panel on those, but well, that. Okay, I got them. I don't need granite, I don't think. What I do need is metal. Should pick. Must be spice too.
Communinet Theatre presents an Arakeen Playhouse production of 5 Days at Carthage. Brought to you by the generous patronage of the Padishah Emperor and the tireless support of the Spice Miners Fellowship and the Leisure Committee. And now, it's time to dim the lights and return with us to those fateful days before catastrophe came calling. It's part 2 of 5 Days at Carthage.
The Imperial Scenerist Guild has been
See like one good thing of scrap.
records and testimonies of those who survived the Carthage incident. The following dramatization represents the official truth, as judged and signed by the Imperial Chamber Court and Aulic Council.
So let us journey then to the burning sands of Arrakis, a desert planet in a far-flung corner of the known universe. The year is 10-1-94, and the war of assassins between House Atreides and their ancient enemy House Harkonnen is
Should be good.
underway. We join our story in the bleak hills of the Simpo Uplands, a barren and windswept place, devoid
Sector
of
weather
any
alert.
life.
A large sandstorm is approaching.
But for the crew of smugglers, carefully negotiating the rat-blasted hellscape.
The locals say these hills are haunted.
What locals?
My
There
radiator.
are no locals. Not anymore.
Half-blind fortune teller in Arsum said these hills were wild with evil spirits.
She called them Jinn.
The bigger question is, how the hell a half-blind fortune teller of Arsum knew to talk about these hills at all? Did we not agree to keep quiet
Get
about
inside.
coming here? Simple was a restricted sector. Sardaukar kill on sight if they find you.
I didn't say we were coming. I asked if it was haunted. Jingo and Max were saying it was, and I don't want any part of any ghosts or jinns or whatever.
So, what did your half-blind fortune teller say?
I'm going to the wrong house.
Told us an old grabbing tale about the jinn.
I was like, why is that so far?
Born when someone dies suddenly and violently, without knowing the how or why of it.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm
Yeah,
is
I'm
approaching.
going.
Contact. Get ready. Around the next bend on my mark. Go!
Hold up! Hold up!
What? What is it?
I didn't know what it was, but I got some on my boots. I got it in my mouth.
Looks like it could have been a kit fox. Here's a bit of tail.
Boss, if anyone else is in this sector, that was very loud.
What are we doing here anyway? I'm told this is a restricted sector. The Sardaukar kill on sight.
This one's got a sense of humor. Let's kill her.
Huh. You can try.
Time to move.
We're here for an old family heirloom. A necklace I left in the care of my sister.
Didn't mark you
Sector
as a
weather
sentimental
alert.
type.
A large sandstorm is
What the hell does that have
approaching.
to do with it? What's mine is mine.
Got a little bit to last us for like just right now.
You can trade it for a pinch of spice.
Let me.
The hardened pile of scrap with the rest of the place.
Maybe it is. That's what we're here to find out.
What is this stuff?
Regular old sand. Heated to 5,500 degrees.
Who did this?
Surprised you don't know. Your Honorable Duke was in the thick of it.
It was before she arrived on Arrakis, and not a story either side wishes to tell.
What story, Val?
Simpo was a Harkonnen village, even after Shaddam took Arrakis from us.
He means the village elders were bought and paid for.
Anyway, it seems the town water system had a crack in it, or a deficiency of some kind. But no matter how
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
They were met with typical Harkonnen indifference. Granted, we had a war of assassins to wage, and there were other priorities. But that didn't
To get a pie somewhere and then eat our surveyor.
Seems that dying of thirst makes you cranky. Go figure.
So let me guess. They went behind your backs to the Atreides.
Yeah, you got a smart one here, Val. Don't screw it up.
Of course. The clever bastard Tufir Hawat immediately saw both the strategic and propagandic value in turning a Harkonnen stronghold. Duke Leto tasked his best men with the job.
You know, I don't think propagandic is a word, Big Ox.
What did the Harks do?
Harkonnen loyalists within the town began a campaign of sabotage to discredit the Atreides and undermine the Sister Project.
Typical Harkonnen treachery.
A superficial investigation uncovered the treachery. But the Atreides engineers couldn't prove their innocence and were ultimately arrested.
I'm sure that didn't sit well with the Duke.
The Atreides acted quickly and decisively, deploying a full garrison to free their engineers and install the younger upstart villagers as the new town leadership.
I'm sure that fat slig of a Baron loved to hear that.
He did not. But he was spread too thin to do much about it. Even when the new town leadership formalized their fealty to House Atreides.
Good for them. Sorry, Val, but your old crew were a band of snakes.
You must never be sorry for observing the truth. But at the same time, snakes are at their most dangerous when cornered.
What happened?
The Baron grew tired of losing ground to the Atreides and dispatched the biggest snake of all to fix his nephew's problems.
Peter de Vries, the Lord High Snake himself.
Upon returning to Arrakis, Peter de Vries's first order of business was to organize the destruction of Simpo, as a warning and message to those who contemplated disloyalty. A massive host of Harkonnen house troops arrived in the dead of night to encompass the town. Outnumbered and surrounded, it was all the Atreides could do to fall back and await reinforcements.
The Harkonnen went on to execute all 27 of the young villagers who collaborated with the Atreides. My sister Sigrid among them.
I did not know that.
Of course you didn't, kid, but I don't hold that against you. I hold it against every other living and breathing Harkonnen and anyone who serves them.
That still doesn't explain the melted sand.
When the sun rose the next morning, the Atreides emerged from their bunker to find the Harkonnens were gone. Their relief was short-lived, though, when fire began to rain from the sky.
The Baron kept a stockpile of ancient siege artillery from the old Empire.
And did this?
The Atreides force and most of the town were incinerated in their beds. Just in time for a massive Coriolis storm to come along and blow away anything left behind.
Sorry to interrupt your Greek tragedy, but I think we're being followed.
We are. For the last 2 clicks or so. Keep going, we're almost there.
Almost where?
The rubble pile that used to be my home. This way. Here it is. Not much to look at topside.
Topside?
Cover me.
A trap door.
Guess I was born a smuggler. Pull it shut behind you.
Damn. It's all scorched and melted.
Yeah, I was worried about that. The heat from the bombardment must have cooked this place like an oven.
So we came all this way for nothing?
Not for nothing. as that. Shit. I thought we'd have more time.
What's the plan here, boss?
Same as always. Kill them before they kill us.
What's waiting for us up there, Stisk?
Probably half the scavs in the Haga Basin.
Oof, that's a lot of scabies.
How are we on ammo? We don't have far to go.
We don't?
Trust me.
Alright,
We'll be back
should
in
give me
Carthage
that.
before sundown.
See?
First round's
Yes. Alright, so now we got the East Vermilion Gap, which is good.
And then?
We run like hell.
That's not a plan.
3, 2, shoot!
I have to be careful here not to take.
Go, go, go! Multiple contacts! All around us! Weapons hot! With me! Reloading!
Reloading!
Head for that ruined house!
By the way, boss, Carthage's been dry for months. Beast Rabban has ordered a total prohibition on alcohol.
I know! He's a real bastard!
Then what are we drinking when we get there?
Oh, ye of little faith! On 3, we grenade and move! 3, 2, grenades out! Yeah! Almost there! Where? Box Canyon! Just down this grade!
A box canyon? That doesn't sound good.
Go, go, go! Keep going! All the way to the back!
The end of what? The dead end?
Here!
Where?
Oh, shit. The canyon wall is fading. It's...
A Solito hologram.
That's a big door.
Locked.
Lucky we have the key.
Alright, chat, that is going to be it for me. I do need to get out of here. I've got to go run somewhere real quick. And then we will be live tomorrow, Friday stream. Probably about the same time. Probably roughly about the same length. So I know the short stream sucks, but I don't have the time, so I'm sorry. But we'll work on it. We'll get there eventually. We'll get there to longer streams. But look, on the weekends is when I do my long ones, so you can look forward to those. Those will be long. Alright, I appreciate everybody watching. If you're new here, hit that follow button wherever you're watching from. I'll let you know when I go live next again tomorrow, Friday stream. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.